Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson, we're going to focus on one verb, the verb pensare. It's one of the most common and useful verbs in Italian. The verb pensare means to think, but it has different meanings depending on how it is used. We'll go through most of the meanings, the most common ones. We'll look at the conjugation, and I will teach you common expressions that have the verb pensare. I will also give you some English examples and translations, so don't worry, you'll understand them and use them immediately. The most direct translation of this verb is to think. So let's look at some examples. Cosa pensi di questo film? What do you think of this movie? Penso che sia una buona idea. I think it's a good idea. Pensare, as you have probably already understood, is often followed by che plus the subjunctive, or by di plus a noun or verb. Let's look at pensare plus a. When pensare is followed by a, it means to think about or to have in mind. For example, sto pensando a te. I'm thinking about you. Pensa sempre al lavoro. He or she always thinks about work. But you can also use pensare with di. So when pensare is followed by di, the meaning changes a little bit because it means to plan or to have an opinion about something. For example, if I'm expressing an opinion or I'm asking for an opinion, I could say, cosa pensi di questo ristorante? But if I'm expressing an intention, I could also use di. Penso di partire domani. I'm thinking that my intention is that of leaving tomorrow. Pensare plus che. Please really take note on this. When pensare is followed by che, it means that pensare introduces a subordinate clause, and usually it requires the subjunctive. So that horrible congiuntivo that nobody likes. Let's look at some examples. Penso che sia troppo tardi. Sia is subjunctive. Pensiamo che lui non venga. We think he won't come. Venga is the verb at congiuntivo subjunctive. Now let's quickly go through some common expressions that have the verb pensare inside them. These are idiomatic expressions and they're very much used in everyday Italian. Let's look at a few of them, and I suggest that you start picking them up little by little. Pensarci su, to think it over. Devo pensarci su prima di decidere. Chi l'avrebbe mai pensato? Who would have ever thought? Chi l'avrebbe mai pensato che avrei imparato l'arabo? Pensaci bene, to think about something carefully. Pensaci bene prima di accettare il lavoro. Now, I know you are good at conjugating verbs, but it's always good to relook at the basic conjugation. So let's look at pensare at the present tense. We're going to go quickly through the conjugation. I suggest to say it with me if you have never learned this conjugation, or close your eyes and repeat it. Io penso. Tu pensi. Lui, lei pensa. Noi pensiamo. Voi pensate. Loro pensano. Now, it's your turn. Try using these expressions or simply the verb in a sentence. You know that I love to stress you over writing sentences, okay? Since now you know these, you can begin immediately to write a sentence in the comments below. I will check it for you and I will make sure that you understand correctly how to use the Italian verb pensare. If you enjoyed this lesson, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I know many of you have not subscribed to my channel. It's free for you and it truly helps me. Grazie mille e a presto. Ciao!